closest to the offensive line. One play, one keeper, and the 250-pounder who just gave all kinds of trouble to the throw on 2nd and 10. Pressure again. Big fella escapes. Stiff arm. He's very hard to tackle high. That was the defensive end, Daddy Nicholas, who brought him down. Elliott has yet to have a touch. Goes in motion. And now they throw it to him, and he is wide open. Right on cue, the man who rumbled through.
Take him. You see him going in motion. You got 3 receivers. There's a lot to get through, and there he comes over, but he's too late. Well-designed play there by
3 receivers there into the boundary.
The first running attempt for Elliott, who breaks free. Zeke Elliott, nothing but green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lightning strikes from 80 yards out.
Or you miss opportunities. Watch the block right here by Pat Elfine, the right guard, who kind of opens it up. He gets 2 guys. That is a huge hole. Remember, you're committing so many people, that first wave of defenders, defensive linemen and linebackers, that you're either going to get a 3-yard loss.
Jones, again, excellent protection. Delivers a low throw, and Braxton Miller showing the skills. A diving catch. For the 2-time Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, he can't shake a tackle. Miller is a guy.
How this defense plays, they want to stay in this game. They better step up.
Jones again has time, flips it in the flat for Elliott in a one-on-one battle, which he wins against Deion Clark.
His touch. This is a really well-thrown ball from the pocket. The coverage looked from his perspective a lot tighter than that, and he just had to put that right over the linebacker that time. Clark, and right into the hands of Zeke Elliott.
Jones has time, delivers. It's Paris Campbell with his first career catch after the drop earlier. He's dropped short of the first down by face-on, and now they're going to rule incomplete, so twice. And the touchdown brings back the crowd noise, trying to make life tough on the Buckeyes. Jones handed it off to Elliott and tried to make a block. Tailback didn't need much help. High snap, Miller, hesitation. Makes a cut, but just runs into heavy traffic, so 2 carries, short gains for Miller. 2nd and 8, another high snap, and again traffic. Jones looking for room. Flag comes out as the big fella picks his way near the first down marker, but again it's in that holding zone.
Holding, number 15 offense, 10-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Big game last year against Ohio State. He's right here, and this is what they want to do. They want to shoot gaps. It's a blown assignment. Zeke tries to tackle him, which he does. That's why there's a holding call.
Nicholas is interesting
there in the late 90s.
Penalty makes it 2nd and 18. Jones again gets away that time from Nicholas. He is tough to tackle, and he shows some speed too. Chased out on the far side. Jones from behind there. 3rd and 4. Jones deflected, diving attempt, intercepted. The pick is made by Desmond Fry. Need 8 on 3rd down. Jones takes off, no hesitation. Cardell Jones rumbles for a first down.
Coming in, and look how this play opens up on the left side. Nice pull by Pat Elfine. A block there by Zeke Elliott. The receivers downfield.
Only has 2 carries so far, one of them for 80 yards, and now a 3rd, and Elliott danced for positive yardage. And 2nd down, they need 5. Jones, pressured, hit. Big fella gets it away anyway. The lefty Hughes boots it away. Low kick, fumbled by Elliott. Still loose on the sidelines. Hokies have it.
You got to be able to win the turnover margin. Zeke Elliott, the one thing, you know he can run, but it's being able to secure from a punt from a left-footed punter. It's tougher. The 2nd time he's been a little bit unsure. And that one, he ended up coughing up, and the ball goes back to the Hokies here before the first half with 1:30 to go.
Defense. There is a very deep safety in this play. Instead, it's Elliott. He's dangerous anytime he touches it, zigging and zagging.
And not getting away from who they are. Here they are again with that pressure look.
And this is Miller. Little pop pass around the edge. Got 3. Jones, another keeper. Elliott, the lead block. And Jones sidesteps a tackler and gets out across the 45. Just for the Hokie fans. As the Buckeyes take over, backed up at the 2 and feed Elliott straight ahead.
They built their entire offseason around his abilities.
Elliott, nothing, is dropped for a half-yard gain by Chucky Clark. It'll be 3rd down. Knock on 3rd and 4. Hesitates. Cannot escape. Drop for a loss by Luther Maddie.
Different look. They're in that bare front still, but look at the penetration. Look at 92 Maddie get in there. He had a big game a year ago against Ohio.
Cash in on very good field position with the new quarterback. And Hughes will again try to pin the Buckeyes back. Elliott, no fair catch.
He hadn't been able to run tonight. He's not going to fair catch. 6 rushes tonight.
Back to work protecting a 4-point lead. It's Samuel on the pop pass. And the H-back converted running back out of Brooklyn makes a nice gain.
Same play coming to the left this time. But they fake it.
They hand it to Elliott. He bounces it. Tough to bring down. He does get a first down at the 34.
Into the boundary with the receivers and then faking this time that little quick little pitch to Samuel and try to get anything they can do to give Zeke Elliott a little bit of room to work with. He had the one long.
Samuel in motion again. Flag comes down as he picks up 6. Miller in motion. Elliott has it. Great penetration, and he's muscled down by Luther Maddie.
Yeah, they gave it to Curtis Samuel. A couple times they've given it now to Braxton Miller, and Maddie with the penetrations able to get in there.
But on 1st and 5. Jones rolls, cuts it back. Knocked down short of the marker. It'll be 3rd and 1. Miller in the shotgun. Gets free on the edge. Braxton Miller is loose. Spin move. Miller heading for the end zone. You think he's made an impact in his first game at H-back?
I have a feeling.
I'll give you credit. You said number 1 tonight.
With the ball in his hands, whether it was receiving or just getting out on the edge. I just 2 years ago he was at times one of the. That was 2 years.
Cashed in. And now the interception in the final play of the 3rd quarter. Elliott mishandled the snap, was lucky to come up with it. Soldier for 3 years in this program and had to sit out the championship year a year ago as this man, Jones, starred. And at the last second, he flips the ball downfield. Johnny Dixon is wide open. He's finally corralled as Dixon his first career catch.
How about this by Jones? I thought he might give up on the play and just end up trying to pick up 2 or 3 yards on the scramble. He breaks contain. He gets outside. Look at the top of your screen right there. You could see the defender gave up on it and came in on Riley. Gainesville.
Play clock at 4 on 3rd and 3. Jones has a lot of time. Looking downfield. Michael Thomas. Flags come in. Miller in motion. Jones looks back in his direction and now just fires it in the seats. They wanted a wheel route. Out of the game. He limped off. He wasn't in there to cover Thomas that time. They went right after him, and now Jones walks into the end zone. And the Buckeyes are pulling away.
A little bit physically and mentally. There's the right guard, Elfine. Zeke Elliott with a nice block. And because of the formation.
Scored 17 in a row, but it's been all Ohio State after halftime. Hand off to Elliott, and it is J.T. Barrett. Because there aren't enough talented offensive players in Ohio State.
Yeah, I think they.
Short gain for this Ohio State offense. Barrett looks to throw. And wide open for a touchdown is Michael Thomas. Ohio State pouring it on.
You know, Michael Thomas.